Hi. So, I was kind of thinking about making a video today and trying to decide what I was going to talk about. And I was just thinking about some conversations I've had since I've been at college as an art education major. And not even while I've been at college, but even when I was back home, I had some conversations to this effect. And I was kind of puzzled by them because I never thought of it. But as I got to talking to more artistic people, it kind of made more sense to me what art actually is as an academic thing. And so I thought I'd talk about some of the things that I found out and some of the things I've seen. One of my, I guess it's kind of a pet peeve, not like an extreme one where it irritates me to no end, but like there are some people who say, oh, I can't draw, or I'm not artistic or creative. And yeah, there are aspects of that you don't feel like you are intentionally creative. We'll say that. But there are different aspects of art that are not necessarily all about talent. They're more about learning how to use the tools, artistic tools. Well, when I'm saying art in this context, I'm talking about like drawing, painting, and artwork in general as visual art. So the conversation you often have is that a lot of people don't think they could be artists because they can't use the tools like a professional. And when I came to college, I was under the impression that I needed to learn how to use the tools. I had a general knowledge, but I haven't studied it before in a classroom setting. And that's what I get the opportunity to do now. And it's amazing, and I'm learning so much that I would have never learned otherwise. And it's exciting and educational, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I often think that people think art is some unattainable thing if they don't have any talent for it. And I know a lot of you have probably seen my artwork before online, and I even have some videos about my artwork on YouTube here. And I will never profess at this time in my life that all my artwork is anything really great. There are a few pieces that I have done in the past that I like. In particular, I'm looking at one that's over there right now of an anatomical heart. This piece of cheese. These ones on the wall I really love. These are actually paintings of a larger painting that I have at home. And there are a few paintings that I really love. But all that, I never have sat back and thought any of them are really something great. I want to make art that makes people feel something, and I don't feel like I've done that yet. I've recreated a lot of things, but I haven't made something extremely meaningful to me. I'm working towards that point, but I'm not there yet because, like I said, I'm learning how to use the tools. So So there are a lot of people who come to me and say, "Oh, I'm not an artist. I could never do that." And I'm just sitting there like, in a way, I think you could. It Doing art is like learning to play an instrument. You have to dedicate yourself to it. You have to want to do it. And you have to take practice and do it. But just because you can't do it right now and don't have all the skill sets right now doesn't mean you can't. And you can learn. And you can learn in a classroom, or you can learn from books, or you can learn from other people or watching other people, whichever way is best for you. The classroom setting has been really good. The way they do classes here at my college, university, has been really nice, because they tell you about they explain to you the techniques, and then they explain what they want you to do. And if you have questions, you can ask. But if you understand what you're doing, you can just work. And they just let you work on your project. And then I'm a person that asks questions a lot in class. It has helped me a lot in all my classes, all my academic classes and my art classes, of trying to understand how things work and how things are connected, and getting to know, having a dialogue with the teachers is really helpful, especially if there are some things you don't understand or something like that. So also communicate with your teachers. That's very important in your freshman year of college. That'd be a whole separate video, but that's what I've been thinking about lately with art and art ed, which I'm an art education major, in case you didn't know. And I've loved it so far. And I'm learning a little bit about what makes a good teacher by seeing the different types of teachers here at college and how they operate. And I'm kind of considering in the back of my mind where I want to fit into all of that. So that has been really great. And the people here are really wonderful. I'm ready to go home, though. I'm going home this weekend for Thanksgiving, and I'm really excited. Because it's been really busy and somewhat stressful. But I made it this far, and I'm happy. So my hair is a little messy. Sorry. It's Sunday. I'm just kind of relaxing in my fuzzy blanket, trying to stay warm. So, thank you for listening to me monologue about art. I'll probably do that a lot over the next couple years. But I'll see you soon. Bye.